I was letting y'all know, since my name is Rev Who, that's probably gonna turn into a song right there. I love that song. Doom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Y'all know about that. That's old school right there. Oh man. Alright. So we're gonna talk about age. And you know, the reason why we're talking about age is because I just saw this recent battle with one of, he's not my friend, but me and him talk, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna, there's no names, we're not naming names. It's a recent battle that just went out, and you know what I'm saying, trying to limit those you know what I'm saying, but I'm from New York. You know, we say that all the time. I'm sorry, we say it all the time. So he's facing this other cat, and I'm like, you know, alright, so I'm listening to him battle, but I didn't see the beginning, you know, where they show the bios and everything, you know, like the strengths and where you're from and your MySpace address and stuff. So I check it out, and I look at his age, and he's like unknown. I know this cat's my age, and I'm like, what? Unknown? And I've been seeing that lately. And I'm like, I'm looking through all these YouTube videos, and then, you know, you see him the first time they battle, you know, cats is 29. Then the second time they battle, they 22, then they're 26. You know, cats is like 19, then 22. I'm like, what? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what do these cats have to hide about exposing who they are? You can't be saying on one side, I keep it real, son, but then you know, not disclosing the truth on this side. I just think that it's not a really big deal, you know. Like, I'm 34. I'm no standard bearer. I'm no standard bearer. I'm not a person that can lead you like Moses or anything like that. I'm just happy of my age. I'm happy to be 34. I'm happy to still be rapping. Because to be quite honest, I mean, you look at the music that I make and the music that they make, I make really good music. So I'm not even sweating it. It's not like I'm with a candy, you know, a little cane or something like that, rolling up there in a wheelchair. I look younger than some of these cats sometimes. To be honest with you, I mean, you know, I don't got bags under my eyes or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm smooth skinned. Some of these cats look rough. You know, I got cats talking about they 25, they look 42. I'm like, there's no way you could be younger than me, son. I mean, look at you. And then, you know, you catch them slipping. You know, them cats, they be like, dog, I'm 23. I'm 23. But yet they know like things that happen, like if they lived it, like right there, they're like, I grew up on. I'm like, no, you didn't. You weren't born then. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, back in the day in high school, me and my boys, you know, we were in Florida, you know, we just came down from New York. You know how you have to have that clique that came from New York. And then you get these other cats that say they're from New York. So you know, you be like, oh, where are you from New York? What part? You know, what boroughs or whatever. They'll be like Brooklyn. Well, you know you came from Brooklyn, so you just make up a street. Yo, you remember, you know, 125 and Phoenix? And they'll be like, yeah, dog. And you're like, no, there's no 125 in Phoenix, baby. You know what I mean? You know, you be just catching them left and right. So my thing about it is that this age thing is really, it's bothering me, because I'm like, you know, and you know the weird thing is, the cat that's lying about his age, you know, the one who's like 30 or whatever, he dissing the cat that is actually 30. I'll be on message boards, and cats be like, yo, you old son, and it'd be the cat that's your age saying it. That don't even make no sense. There's cats that are in your age bracket. You know what I mean? You be like 34, they 30, but yet you're old. Don't get it. It don't make no sense to me. Since when is young dope? I mean, look, the dopest rappers that have been selling the most are probably in their late 20s and 30s. Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Timbaland, all those cats are well into their 30s, doing it big. Doing it big. I'm not saying that we ain't got love for the young cats, but there's nothing wrong with aging. There's nothing wrong. I'm 34 and I'm delicious. I'm delicious, son. I look great. I'm handsome. I'm well off. I'm doing well. You know, I'm chilling. I'm eating rum cake. What you know about that rum cake, son? You ain't from Trinidad. You from Trinidad with the rum cake? What you know about the rum cake? Drinking Corona? Cats don't have to always be asking me for my ID, harassing me, kicking me out the club. I ain't even got to pull the joint out my wallet. All I'm saying is, look, be happy. Be cool that you're in your 30s. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, you just see it like on these bios and cats making fun and all stuff. They ashamed, son. They ashamed. I don't even hear the rebuttal. Well, you know, it ain't none of their business. What do you mean it's not none of their business? When you say stuff like that, you ain't secure on yourself. I'm sorry, you ain't secure on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't be dissing cats for being old in the game, and then you concealing the fact that you're about to turn 69. You know what I mean? You're about to go through your third triple bypass and stuff like that. I mean, what? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, cats is still doing it. When you see the hip hop honors, man, no joke, when you see the hip hop honors, the cats that are 40 are doing it better than the cats that were representing the song the set before. They be having the young cats representing the, you know, the old stuff. Michael Jackson could probably still come back and whoop Chris Brown's butt. You know what I mean? Michael Jordan could probably still step on the court and still hand it to half these cats in the NBA. Don't diss the old age. I'm not, look, cats say I'm old like I can't speak fast or I can't bust a joke or whatever, this, that, and the other. You know, like all these young cats is just having the dopest videos or whatever the case. Nah, man, I just don't get it. I don't get it. There's a cat in New York named Head Ice. You know the cat old. He don't even front on that. That cat will murder half these youngins out there, man. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta get on me for a minute. That whole thing about cats saying I choke. I'm so secure with myself, I quit that match. I quit that match. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, oh, we choked, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. I didn't want to be in it. I didn't want to be in it, man. But you know, y'all believe what y'all gotta believe. Does it look like I sweated? Really? Does it look like I sweated? That's because I'm secure in being 34. I don't have to front. What I have to act tough for? Look, for all you cats that are in your 30s and stuff, stop fronting, man. And stop being ashamed of that shit. There's nothing wrong with you being 30 or 40 and rap. There's nothing wrong with it. If you love doing it, you love hip-hop, it doesn't matter what. Hip-hop is ageless, baby. It's ageless. It's off the charts. Have a good new year. And stop fronting and enjoy your life. Don't worry about what these young cats are saying. They're going to be you in a couple of years. Talking about, I can't give it up. I'll give you one example. I was in Colorado. And this, I ain't going to name names. I was 25, dog. 25 and I was considered old. And the cat said to me, he said, yo, I hope when I'm 25 I'm not still doing what you're doing. You can go to his MySpace right now and he got new music. Well over 25, mind you. Well over it. Well, you can't stop it. If it's in your heart, you can't stop at a certain age. You can't say, this is, I'm done. You can't. You want to be done. You may not do it as much as you used to when you were younger, but you can't stop yourself. This is Rev. Peace out to Grind Time, D-Rec, Matt Ills, Grind Time, New York. You know what I mean? Fresh Coast, by the way. You're doing some great work. Lush One, everybody out there. Midwest, and I think I'm forgetting the division. I hope not. I think I said everything. Florida, blah, blah, blah. You know, and I'll see y'all in 2009. Stop fronting. Peace.